Say hi to the people, Jacob. They ain't seen you in a couple days.
Whoever called me fat, I don't like you.
Ah, it's all right. Let's see you take the lead on this service call, though, buddy. It's a vacant, so you ain't got to talk to no customers.
I'm over here getting prepared to talk to somebody.
You want to knock? Let's see what we got. Oh, somebody's calling me. All right, I apologize about that, Jacob. Had a phone call I had to take. What did you find out so far?
Someone's watching me.
Someone's watching you. Who's watching you?
Top left.
Top left? This is your left. Oh. Boy, Peter Rabbit up in here. We way past Easter, my boy.
Oh, poor guy.
All right, you said you need a magnet?
Yeah.
What's going on right now? You put the thermostat in cool, right?
Yeah, thermostat's in cool and nothing's kicked on.
Nothing's kicked on.
Yeah, it's power first.
Well, you can actually start checking that, to be honest with you. What? What's that? Oh, that's a filter. They got a 4-inch in here. They got a 4-inch media filter back. Oh my God, your flashlight's killing the dang. Put that there. A little 4-inch media filter back there. We will pull that out and see if it's clean. Actually, I'll do that right now. I gotta hop over this contraption of crap. What size is this? This don't look near enough big enough for this house. It's a 2-story house. This unit is doing both the upstairs and the downstairs. Ain't no way this is big enough. We got like 3 burners, 4 burners. The BTU's probably good enough.
28 volts.
All right, so you got 28 volts to what?
Red to green to low more.
All right, so you have low voltage power to the motor.
Yes.
What the is all this? What is this right here? Oh, that's the flue pipe. I'm stupid. That's the flue.
The flue?
Yeah. Okay. So
This
is terrible orientation, but now you have to figure out if the blower motor's getting its 240. I mean, not 240, it's 120 because it's a furnace. It's a gas furnace. So you can look. I don't know where the panel is for the electrical.
But it's all molded up. So it's okay. It's okay. We can figure it out.
Yep.
So you know you got red, black, and blue coming from.
Yep. Find out where it is on the board. I'm gonna go look at this filter real quick. So they do have filters. There's a return this way, right outside the hallway over there, up in the ceiling, and then there's a return downstairs in the ceiling that this follows. So those are all, and they're all filter grills where they can place a filter. I feel like with this system being up here and on the other side of this furnace, the best thing for me to do for the performance of the system would be to remove that entirely. Not because it doesn't need a 4-inch, but because I feel like people would forget. You know, everybody's forgetful. So let's try and see how I can push it down. Why you no push down? Why you this make me feel slow? God. All right. And it looks like they panned off. They panned off this side, but didn't really connect it back, so we'll have to tape that up too. But let's see just how bad it is. My God. Oh my! This is long. That's what she said. This thing is pretty dirty too.
Hella.
Pretty dirty. I can't even see you through it, and you white. I'm just playing. I love my white friends. I love them.
Give you hell.
Hey boy, you like Panic at the Disco?
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, let's go skate, dude. Tony Hawk, bro. Pro Skater 4, bro. It's coming out next year. Remastered. Boy, I ain't gonna lie though. I used to play Skate 3.
I used to play that. Which one? Tony Hawk's Underground on the GameCube?
Only Underground on the GameCube I played was Need for Speed. I'm sorry. bro, the Need for Speed was lit. They need to remaster like the old school undergrounds and give them online capabilities. So what you come up with now?
I ain't got nothing to it.
What?
0.
Hold on, let me get over there so the YouTube people can see that your skills are improving and you know where to put your meter probes.
Black is cool.
So the black wire on this is the cool speed tap, right?
Yes.
All right. So what are you checking?
Cool is heat. So we're gonna do cool. Get that red.
You could literally just do the ground anywhere else. If you know you're supposed to get the power out of the cool speed tap, you could check ground anywhere else.
0.
You got 0?
Okay, hold on, let me put it up for y'all so y'all don't think I'm some hack.
It's not. They wouldn't think you were hacked. They just would think you're not smart. 0 volts. He's got the meter on the black wire speed tap. Got 0 volts.
It's a dead
I would verify that. No.
No.
You are wrong.
Cut that out.
No, I'm not cutting it out. We keeping it raw around here. That's what you do. So, in all seriousness, you have low voltage power going into the board, right?
Yeah.
The 24 volts. You measured that at G to C. You don't have to do it again. We saw it already. You just found out you don't have 115 volts coming out of the speed tap for the cool wire going to the blower motor. That would then, if you checked it from the black speed tap to ground, you should read 115, 120, on the meter, but you're not. So that's meaning the board's not sending power to the blower motor. So what we can do right now to keep further testing this system, which I don't care if somebody is going to tell me I should do it or should not do it, is we're going to bypass the control board. And we're going to make a little 4-pin relay for the G-wire. Okay. So that way, when the fan comes up, when it's call for cool, 4-pin relay clicks in and sends power to the blower motor. That's what we're going to do. So let me go to the to the truck. And that's what we're going to grab. Come on. Say that one more time.
So you had green to red, you had 28. Green to common, you had 0.
Okay, so I misheard you. So that means we're wrong. So if you had from G to R, from green to red, you had 28 volts, 24 volts. That means it's not making the call for G. We might have a bad thermostat. Oh, that's a humidifier. The thermostat's this one.
Yeah, I know. Is that working?
The humidifier, we haven't even tested it yet.
Yeah.
We are currently about to bypass this thermostat because that might be what's inhibiting it. It's not sending a signal up to the unit to run.
Well, when I first bought it, it cooled fine until we got to 90 degrees. Mm-hmm. It was a little suppressing heat. Mm-hmm. And then it just kind of gave up and couldn't pick up the house any higher than 79 degrees. And just run and run and run. So
I did that. It was set to 80 something up here.
the gas ain't working great.
All right, let's go back upstairs. The thermostat was not completely set in the right spot, which is fine. Mistakes happen. Always double check your shit. Blower motor works. It's a good learning exercise. You got power. You ain't got to check nothing. You ain't got to check nothing. The power, it's working. Put the door panel back on there.
Let's go outside. You're coming too, Mr. Pepper.
Line set's vibrating. It's getting cold, so yeah, we can. It'll trip when you put the door panel back on.
Yeah.
Should trip the delay on the thermostat, and then we'll just have to. We should be able to go outside and see what's up with it. Got the old teardrop style. What size we working with here? Can we tell? Are there tags anywhere? Oh, there he is, right there. Working on 3.5 ton. Let me go ahead and look this house up on Zillow and see if this is even big enough to really, truly work here. Because I don't know. That disconnect is high up on the wall. All right, big dog. I'm not gonna lie, I barely feel air coming out of the top of this except for like right here. Just around the edge. I don't know, your gauges work, right? Put the batteries in it, go ahead, put your gauges into it, let's see what the pressures are. You don't have your temp probes, however, though. So I'm gonna go put mine up in there. Let's see what we got. What the hell? Oh, grabbed a bit with it too. If any of you guys are curious about what I keep in the Vito bag, I did a video on that previously. Go check it out. Old man up in there is actually, I think he owns the house right now. He's trying to flip it. He wants us to go ahead and try to see if we can find out where the leak is. He says he's done this a bunch of times, and he thinks the leak is in the evaporator coil. And I'm like, okay, well, if the leak's in the evaporator coil, might not be able to get it because it's R22. And if we could obviously throw another evaporator coil in here and just, one with a piston or whatever and try to swap it out. But, or, swap the pistons around, but. Huh? Oh, you got the leak detector already? All right, cool. You got your, you got your bag. I'll meet you up there. The heck was I saying? Oh, so I'm telling him like, hey, if the leak is in the evap coil, that's all well and fine, but wouldn't you rather just want to replace the entire thing? Because even if we find the leak at the evaporator coil, or we find the leak in the lines or in the compressor out here, you guys know the deal. He just wants it done as cheap as possible because he's trying to flip it and make as much money as he can. So let's see if we can find anything to put his mind at ease and let him know all of what's wrong. There you go, Jacob. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. No way. No way. Yep, pull it away. Let me see what the sensitivity on it is. What's the icon on the top? Is it H? So we'll put it let's put it on medium and see if it can get that same spot. No, you never blow on the tip. You ain't gotta blow on the tip. Check up, yeah, I was gonna say go up on it. Turn the flash on, maybe the flash will help. This might take a minute, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip on to the part where we find this or we don't find it. Alright, I'm out at the condenser now, just to try to see if we can find something here. Let's see. Nothing there. I hear something, but I'm not seeing nothing. Just messing me up here real quick. Sensitivity. Let's see if I put on low sensitivity.
Still nothing.
I know I heard something though when I pulled the high side port off. And I can feel it. I can feel it coming out of here. Oh yeah, we're gonna change this Schrader valve port or the core. Good thing I keep the tool. Keep that thing on me. You gotta keep that thing on you. On my thing. Right here. C and D one. Go ahead and get this out and swap this one out and see if that kind of stops that. Alright, y'all. Couldn't really find any other issues with the system leaking or anything, so I'm pretty sure the cap or the Schrader port was the only issue. Jacob said when he took the cap off that he heard a little bit of a hiss. Yep. So that would have gave me a little bit of an indication, but Jacob's new to this, so he didn't really think of that, but he told me, and it's good. We rectified it. Now, the customer does want us to go ahead and add the refrigerant back in. So I got a brand new tank of Freon MO99. Now, I understand everybody's going to say that is actually just a, to properly use that, I'm supposed to take everything out of here and then refill it all with the MO99. And to that, I agree. Problem is that's not what I'm told to do. For using the MO99, the, what is it, NU22, 422B? No, that R438A is this. But there's another one. There's the TDX20 that Blue On makes, and then there's another one I get from Epteen. I think that's R421C or B or something. But anyway, the R22 quote-unquote drop-ins, we pretty much here at Grand Air use these to drop into any R22 system, whether it's still got some in there or it's all empty and I'm doing a compressor swap on an R22 system. So I already know somebody's gonna be in the comments like, "Oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to do with that." Like that, I bought the tank from Baker Distributor. He was like, that's not really a drop-in. None of these are really drop-ins. I was like, I understand that. I'm just doing my job. But we're just waiting on the delay, and we'll get it going. And in case the customer has any other issues with the system leaking, we're going to add in the Easy Seal Ultimate UV dye leak. I've had very good luck with these. I don't know about everybody else. I know there's a bunch of different sealants that they sell on the market, but I've had hella great luck with these ones. And normally when these leak out after we tell the people like, hey, the sealant could work or it could not work, if it leaks back out again, and most of the time people just tell us to go ahead and replace it. Jacob heard the contactor click. Let's get her charged up. Alright, while I wait for the unit to go ahead and restart, because I guess we didn't set it low enough to keep it running, and I still got to add the sealant in here, so I got it hooked up right now. We only needed to put about a pound and a half, a little bit over, just to get them going. And I hope and pray that there isn't another leak in here, and if it is, that the sealant does its job. But again, I know it's not the right thing to do to just add that in there to it, but hey, we got the customer going. Hopefully this customer will call us back if this thing really kicks the bucket. I mean, it's got it. Whoa, God, that the little jump scare there. I've never done this on camera, so I've already got the low hose taken off, and I've already released the refrigerant that was, a little bit that was in the hose. So now, I was told you always got to add it in on the low side. I still have the refrigerant that's in this line, because I closed it off the hose before I took it off the tank. So I still have the refrigerant in here. What I'm going to do is just open up the valve, let that just run through a little bit. There's still a little bit in there. So I'll crack the high side to move the liquid from over there. And just flush the rest out. That's it. Sealants are pretty easy to put in.
At the end of the day gotta end.
There you go. Grand Air Solutions.
Alrighty, my friends. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.